Hello.
Hi, Shirley.
Who knows what an ambassador is? Everyone an ambassador. I go to different schools by invitation, and I talk to children or to young adults about how to become an author, about how to become an artist, and what happens when the two collide.
Remember the days of homework, tests, and pop quizzes? School felt like a never-ending search for the right answer, but the best thing about Shirley Perry-Church's after-school program in Pearland is that the kids get to make up any answer they want.
When I go to my schools and art and literacy combine, that means that you have the highest level of creativity using those three. If you're an artist and you can write and think and all of that, you come up with stuff like this. And if you can come up with this, you can become whatever you want, whatever you dream to be.
This retired teacher says that no matter what else the students learn, it's crucial to cultivate creativity. Shirley learned this lesson later in her own life, but now she lives it every day in a house full of her own original art.
I like cardboard. It has character. I love the texture of it. I tried canvas. I don't like canvas. I have a relationship with cardboard. It kind of bends and flex, and it does what it wants. Everything that you've seen in my home is self-taught, pretty much. It was there. Art is also a reflection of who I am. Again, if you look around, family, loving family, choices. So my art is a reflection, again, of life. If you walk through the living room, I have the staircase. That's called life's climb. And if you notice, the steps, some of them were broken, some of them were cracked. Because in life, when we're climbing, there are obstacles, there are cracks, there are broken stairs. And you have to know how to maneuver around them in order to get to the top or wherever you're going.
Shirley has written an autobiography and started a series of children's books. She paints and crafts and wants to share her cardboard houses with as many people as possible. Her latest piece, The Lighthouse Within a Lighthouse, might sum it up best.
There's something about a lighthouse that is symbolic of being able to guide. That light is a guiding force. So I wanted a lighthouse to guide people, to be representative of where you need to be, that path that you need to be on. Follow the light.
So that lighthouse is meant now to, instead of guiding ships, to guide people.
Absolutely.
Hearts and souls.
I'm into critical thinking, especially for our young folks, because that's one thing that they don't do. You hear parents say, well, what were you thinking? Because most of the time they weren't thinking. But when you put this, my stairs, a lot of my pictures, my images, I won't say pictures, my art, when you put those in front of a developing mind, I'm gonna say an adolescent, what are they gonna say? Oh, why does she have a lighthouse within a lighthouse? When they ask you that question, you know you got them. Because now you're thinking, why is there a lighthouse inside of, well, you tell me why. Why do you think a lighthouse is inside of the lighthouse? Look closer. What do you see? Why would the artist do that? But see, that's what art is about. It's not so much my interpretation of it. It's what you get from it. And this is for young folks.
Shirley's art is for all young people, but especially for one little girl who could have used it herself. She wishes she would have felt more hope and inspiration during some tough times as a child. And even though she can't change the past, she's doing the next best thing with her positive message, changing the future by reaching out to one child at a time.
That's what I feel. I want to challenge. I wanted to be challenged in a positive way growing up. I loved school, and the teachers who challenged me I also have to give them credit for me being where I am today, for being in front of you, for not being afraid to speak and tell my truths. Because they're me. There's so many kids that was Shirley Gale who can't really grasp that reading, who can't grasp learning. They're struggling. I know the potential that they have. If somebody just tell them, baby, you can be anything you want to be. You can do it. That's my goal. That's my purpose. And if I can do it through art, through my books, that's where I want to do. That's where I want to be.